Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the Thursday stream. Hope you're all doing well. There is a massive storm outside. I mean, it's raining sideways right now. It is... I can hear thundering. I can see trees bend. Like, that's how fucked this is. Just looking outside right now. Damn. Woo. Cozy. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I hope you're all cozy too, and welcome to the stream. Today, we're playing Mechanicus. That's the big secret. Done. Also at nighttime for circa 30 minutes. Yeah, it's not quite darkened skies. It's just damn. Big thunder, much rain. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is good. This is a good thing. Arian, good afternoon. Deadtail, good afternoon. Alex, good afternoon. And Brethren, congratulations on the first. Hello, Brethren. How's it going? MJM, good afternoon. Galundia, good afternoon. Arian, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Arian might be having the end of the light over there. Nah. It's just Cozy Storm. No worries, no worries. Just Cozy Storm. Sadly, it's over now. It's really only just kicking off here. It's really just only kicking off here. I'm hoping it stays kind of cold and rainy until I get out of this room. Until I get to move the streaming setup out of this room. Be that into a different room or into a different house. One of the two. We might have found a house that's interesting, actually. I've obviously been actively looking now, and I think we might have found something. I need to go talk to a couple people. I know who's responsible for selling it. We kind of roughly maybe know the owners, or the current owners. So, the big job is convincing Kari. The big job is convincing Kari. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? More than that, I don't think anything is happening this month. You know, these, like, all of this takes a while, always, right? But like, if I could be out of here by like August, if we could pack everything up and like start of August, not have to deal with this anymore, I don't know. Do a compromise and stay at your place. Surprisingly, that's the joke I'd normally make, MGM, but we've had like some really good talk about it, and she's pretty much on the same, like, she understands my problem. And with her not being here half the time, she's also slightly less worried about it, right? At the end of the day, home is where your family is, right? So, I don't know, we'll see. Affid, good morning, Affid, hello. We will see, we will see. I'm not super worried. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not super worried. Now. No. I don't want to yap too much today. Because, my god, there's still so much Mechanicus left to do. I've been dawdling so much. I've just been like blabbling around. Not making any fucking progress. We still have like the AdMech campaign, and there's like 50 other games at the same time that I want to cover. There's so much. There's like a demo, like Steam Next Fest is kicking off, right? There's a demo that I want to cover soon. There is, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's what this is. Okay, yeah, never mind. There's a playtest that I got into that I want to talk about, but like I need to wait until I can actually play it on stream. Many, many cool things. Luckily, target-rich environment for picking games. Unluckily, sneezing. Much sneezing. Overall, we have many things to pick from, and that's good, right? That's good. I'm going to try to, this time at least, not fall into the mentality that I oftentimes do, where it's like, oh, I missed the launch of this game, therefore, like, I'm not playing it anymore. I do, like, the one thing that I really, really, really want to look at is Stardust. I really want to have a look at Stardust. And I should check this now while I'm thinking about it. Do we know when Deadweight is releasing? Like, have they given a release date yet? They said, hey, it's Q2, right? But we never heard anything after that. So, no idea. And then the only other things, this quarter is Down with the Ship, that's out, but in early access. Hold up, let me get out of the really loud opening screen. So like, I'm not super pressed on doing that early, and then Atmosphar, which isn't necessarily ultimately a stream game, but could be. But there's nothing on that either. And that's quarter 2 basically done, right? July is going to be exciting. July has Ratatan, so like even in the coming months, I don't think we're running out of games anytime soon. I do not think we'll be running out of anything interesting to do anytime soon. But for now, Mechanicus. We only have Fakon available right now. No one else can be sent to anything, which means we're headed for this territory reclamation. We're going to do that. We desperately need living metal, more than anything else. And we are basically all heavy weapons all of the time. Don't have time for anything else. We don't need double death marks, I don't think. I would like the Psychomancer more than I would like an additional 2 death marks. And then we can round out with a Necron Warrior. Ratatan, what's that song rhythm game? Exactly, they're going into full release. They're going into full release. I haven't played the recent updates of Ratatan, however, the original release I went 100% content on. Like, I cleared everything. And I'm really, really excited once Ratatan releases fully. I think I might want to reset the save file, and we go from the start. I think, oh my lord! Oh gods, what the fuck is this?
Wrath made manifest.
We've been beset by idiots. What the hell? They are everywhere. This is the one with the Gauss Destructor. I need to remember which one is which. The Enmitic is the cone, right? And then the Gauss Destructor is the line attack.
Fury of the Suns.
And then the Gloctopus is the Gloctopus. Obviously. I have no idea whether this deployment is going to go well, because I have no idea who's going first. But like, this looks sexy. It wasn't. That was just bad. Bouncy, bouncy. The good news is none of those are going first. Maybe it's one of the servitors that's about to whack us. It is one of the servitors that's about to not whack us. Oh. And now I can't do anything about anything, huh?
The stars serve.
Excitement. I set that up pretty badly. I set that up pretty badly, huh? We are traffic jammed. We're very traffic jammed.
Culminates in one shot.
We do have assault on our gun now, or on our weapons in general now. That allows us to do quite a lot of things. It doesn't allow us to shoot anything. It does allow us to do this. Okay. And then these are tied to one another, right? Like you can't do both. But we can Tesla Wave, which eats a Dominion level, but that has to be okay. And then we just move back. That helps with the traffic jam a little bit. Just a little bit. This will definitely kill. Cool. This will definitely double kill. Alright, 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 alright. And now the Princeps, unfortunately, is going to come in. That is going to do real damage. I want to say that can't be avoided. It probably can be avoided if we play correctly, but... friendly fire. Let's not. 1 damage from the Engine Seer. What else do we have? Nothing else on the Engine Seer. That was risky and stupid. If that hadn't killed, we'd be stuck there. That's just a forfeit turn.
The stars serve. Wrath made manifest. No enemy in my sight shall go unpunished.
Line of sight, question mark? Come on, don't do... Oh. Scream! Ah! My armor! That's for good guys only? I am the good guy!
No enemy in my sight shall go
What do you mean? I am the good guy. Oh my god, that's still alive. Why is it, Thunder Verdict? Go away. No! No! Come on! Nope. Don't blow it up with the Enmitic. I'm learning. For the case that I'm a good guy, I am the good guy. Don't worry about it. Sure you are. Okay, exactly. See? Deadtail gets it. There's only war and ducks. There are ducks now. 5 unnecessary points of damage. Boo. I think we did grab the note that says we heal after everything, right? So there is that. I'm not blowing that up. I'm not sacking that. Absolutely not happening. We'll make do. In the distance, the Royal Guard espied yet another example of the humans' defilement of Kivroth. An excavation machine had unearthed the corner of a tomb structure, and lower-ranking tech priests and automata were seeking to break through to the structure's interior. Massacre them.
The Royal Guard eliminated the ill-prepared humans. With such swiftness, it barely constituted an event worthy of note. The crude human scratchings at the tomb structure had uncovered valuable materials, of which the Royal Guard duly took possession.
Please give me more living metal. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. That's exactly why we're here. 10 more living metal is hype. Very good. This is just a defend territory mission. These are usually, I don't know, like, I'd call them filler between like the actual story missions. Like a lot of their dialogue seems to be repeated, so I don't know whether I'm supposed to take these at full value or not. But if we can get cool materials out of them, then I'm all for it. There is a Cataphrone Destroyer. Okay. Where is my anti-Cataphrone Destroyer hat? There it is. Found it. Here's my anti-Skitari hat. You can tank that. Very good opening. Should have not opened like that. Should have opened with a bounce over here. But I don't want to waste a turn like acting on the warrior when we don't really have to. Was this is the AoE, huh? This is probably an awful idea here. We could kill 2 of them. We did kill 2 of them. The alpha's still active. Ventral Stars might have solved the alpha, but that's okay. No damage taken. The other one might get active still. And we know the alpha isn't acting anytime soon. And we know the Cataphron isn't acting soon, so these are up next, I reckon. Or these 2. It is not these 2, so it must be those guys. We have info on everyone else. Craig! Thank you for the streak! Thank you, Craig.
The stars serve.
The stars do be serving, huh? Let's go... Thunder's Verdict. We have a lot of... Oh, we have everything we need. Never mind. Delete you. I am just gonna walk into Tesla Weave range, not gonna lie. We're not gonna walk into Tesla Weave range. It's fine, we have armor again. Maddie! Never mind, we had armor but also took damage. Hello, Maddie! You are the best duckling. Well done! Well done indeed. What if... What if... this wasn't futile and dumb? Wouldn't that be funny? I think so. And thank you for the hydrate. Fry Guy! Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Last acting unit is that Skitari. Now it isn't anymore. And... sniper rifle. Very cool. Rah! Muzen! Hello, Muzen. How you doing? Hello,
Fury
hello.
of the suns.
Whoop. Scary? No, it's just Muzen. Don't worry about it. It's just Muzen. Vora, how you doing? And that was the entire mission already. Wonderful. Plus 40. Sick. I'll take it. Little side mission done. Are we getting the same dialogue that we've gotten the last couple of times? It is me, just a little guy. It's true. That is very true. Just a little guy. Very, very true. Storm's over already. Man, come back. What the fuck? Yeah.
Only one.
They scurry like insects, yada, yada, yada.
The chatter of your courtly communications has touched upon an unexpected human advance in the region of Nemesis Heckenreed's tomb.
Card head
I
pat,
take
card
it this
head
is
pat,
your
card head
work,
pat, card head
Farhad?
pat, card head pat.
Madu! Madu, thank you for the 57 months. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Hope work's not too much today. And I hope you slept well, more like... Does the little guy have a hidden Glock we don't know about? I mean, if we knew about it, it wouldn't be hidden.
Indeed. My royal guard planted enough clues to lead even the humans to our Nemesis location. The vermin at the listening post put up a more spirited defense than expected, but that merely made the ruse all the more believable.
We've planted information on one of our leaders on them.
Your numbers are diminished. You have sacrificed much that was not yours, all for this deception. Even if it succeeds, You may have done irreparable damage to your dynasty's prospects of reclaiming Kivroth.
And I would accept the Triarch's punishment willingly, for all I do is in service to the fallen Sankotep, and in turn out of fealty to the Silent King.
No matter what happens on Kivroth, the Silent King shall hear of it eventually, and all those who remain will face his judgment, for good or ill.
Not got any good storms around you. It's been pretty stormy here over the last couple of days. After the heat wave, the weather that's been dragging behind it has mostly been rain and storms. We've had 3 thunderstorms in just as many days. And while none of them are too severe or last too long, they kick up with quite the fury, I'll let you know. Like, it's quite something. We're just... Oh my god, we have 3 fucking Dynastic Awakening. Oh lord. We can have whatever the hell we want, right? Phasal Subjugators came up recently. I forgot why. But we needed them for something, so let's just go grab those. Nothing else here is anything I'm super married to. Nor interested in, really. This is a good Necron insult to start with. Listen here, flashback. I don't know, I'm not a Necron player. I don't really know. I keep saying, like, oh, like, I really need to get into Necron this edition. But who knows? Oh, is he already assigned or nah? No, he isn't assigned yet. Now he's assigned. Reforge the Legions. For 2 turns, and then expand the Lord's Influence. We don't have anyone left for that. So... And we also don't care about the Eminence. Let's go mess with things, shall we? 1 more talent until we've got Armory, and then we can get our 2nd bonus here. Then we have to figure out what we really, really want. Until then, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And that is upgrading all the spiders to maximum, because I would like for their defense to no longer be able to be ignored. We don't use those wraiths. We don't need any of that. None of those abilities are actually good. Wonderful. That's all we need, I think. Sempiternal Wave plus... This madness stuff wasn't... I figured this might be good. It's not. Like, we don't care for this, right? At all. So now the real question is... what else do we want here? A call for flesh. Requires Dominion 3, consumes a Dominion level, and summons 1 flayed one. Summoned flayed ones do not count toward deployment capacity and do not remain in the Lord's court. Ha! I can deal with this. Okay, it eats the deployment level, but that's kind of just a melee unit, right? We get our other heal that we wanted. Huh. You really want a nice pond? I really want a nice pond, you're right. Let's go critical path. We're going to try and do main story almost above everything else.
As the Skitari closed
What nice fish? Oh, I like some nice fish.
The Nemesaur prepared to defend his
You know what? I'm craving sushi. Oh.
mastery of the battlefield and the endless numbers of his legions.
The pH level of your current pond went bad. Not quite yet. Not quite that yet. After the Düsseldorf crowd, just when we left alone, 210,000 people estimated, Musin, just visiting Dokumi. And then there is the entirety of Düsseldorf, like, around it. I mean, I know the city, like, you know. So I totally get you, I totally get you. It's a lively city at calm days. It's a very lively city on calm days.
The very crudeness of the human strategy provides us with our masterstroke.
You think there were a few others?
We
Yeah.
shall permit their forward units to reach deep into my tomb, drunk on false victory. Only then will our cohorts truly awaken and envelop the invaders from all sides. Their vanguard will be annihilated at a stroke.
So this gives us an opportunity to betray him like he betrayed Sankotep.
Nevershar saw now that a subtle guiding hand would not be enough. If she was to put Hecarim at the mercy of the invaders, she would need to intervene directly.
Or not?
We must ensure the human soldiers, the Skitarii, do not overreach themselves. By impeding their advance before they breach the tomb, we can force them to commit their reserves to a steadier, surer advance. One less vulnerable to the Nemesaur's ambush.
It shall be done.
Oh, fuck?
God. But I am compelled to echo the High Judicator's concerns, if I may speak freely.
You may not.
It was boiling. Yeah, there's a reason why I didn't come out, Musin. There's a reason why I didn't go out. It was just too much. Too much weather. No. Like, props to all the cosplayers that, like, went through with this, but I guess you gotta suffer for the art, huh? And then we just go Wraiths. And a little Scawep. You were smart? No, I was scared. Oh god! What the fuck? Battle question mark battle. Middle point battle question mark conversation battle. Oh no. We're gonna be here for a little bit. We need to not trigger vigilance. We need to not trigger vigilance so hard. Uh-oh. That means in this battle we need to deploy the Scawep and we need to get it damaged.
Upon approaching Hecarim's tomb, the Royal Guard saw the Skitarii had deployed scouting units to survey the entrance. They would be sure to relay any attack by the Royal Guard to their fellow invaders, thus serving Nevershar as unwitting accomplices.
Rangers, as the humans call them. Forward troops used for reconnaissance tasks. Teach them fear, so they might pass this new wisdom on to the rest of their verminous kind.
Kill all. That I feel like killing all of them isn't gonna teach them much. But alright, there isn't too much long range in there.
I command as I am commanded.
And what is there is something we can just soak with spiders. Soaking with Spiders, the new hit album from... Let's go double death marks. There we go. Alright, let's do this. There is a world where I just want to go. It is this one. Kill it. Fuck. You always wouldn't argue with a dead person, so I guess they learn. I don't know whether that is them learning or them failing to disagree. That is obnoxious. What do you mean? Goddamn. Hits the spider immediately. Wow. We need to roll max here? We did not. As long as we heal that... We heal this spider right now, right? Like, this thing just needs to go on its little merry little cooldown. Every 5 actions that we take, which we'll be taking a lot of actions because we have summons. We get to reuse this. That's the really powerful thing about, like, this lord specifically. You take so many actions. And it helps that all of your shit is tanky as all hell. No. We're gonna set up a taunt here. This is gonna do too much. They're not gonna live, for lack of a better term. But if they eat 1 or 2 shots, I'm personally happy with that. Yeah, this Rustalker by themselves is gonna not clear them at all. Never mind. Never mind. This is the little scarab that needs to live, but take some damage. To make sure, I need to make sure to not detonate that one, and the other scarabs don't. They've got this.
observing the field.
Let's set up over here. You know what? Maybe we can kill the alpha outright, and then I don't have to worry about it. Oh, this is only healing the active unit specifically. Ooh, that has no...
I command as I am commanded.
Very fucking interesting. That did a good amount of damage to their own Ruststalker. I don't know why they're doing that. This isn't the first time they've fired weird levels of friendly fire at each other.
In command.
Let's see, we've got Call for Flesh. We could Call for Flesh. We definitely have everything for it. I do need to be on the right flank eventually. We get rid of this Ruststalker, hopefully. Wonderful, everyone's accelerating. And heal the spider. Let's go call for some flesh. Flesh needs line of sight. I just... Dude, and they immediately get turns? Oh. Oh. These work bugs are fixed. Oh, can't say I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds horrid. Hope things, like, slow down a little bit. We definitely want to send the little scarabs that need to forward. Let them deal with that. These can do whatever the hell they want. I don't care. They just need to hold. But they're on fixed turns anyway, so I don't have an input on their turn order. There goes our accelerated. Well used though. These go forward. Heard you wait here the same thing and every single one has ran into issues in the latest. This is a scenario I know I tested and it was working. No clue how it worked before though. Oh no. Have you made the mistake of examining the code? And now it doesn't work anymore because you've examined it? Have you looked too deeply into the abyss? Is that what happened? Because that sounds like what's happened. Eat the Vanguard. The Ruststalker Princeps is going to get a turn. Oh, my line of sight is screwed. Downrange. Unfortunately, we lost heavy there. That's okay. Where you going? Don't touch my spider! That's rude! Unlicensed spider touching. Mr. Admin is confused. Huh? He's such a little guy. What? Is that why? Kills the flayed one. That's okay. Huh. I guess we just teleport through here, right? Codes have wave particle duality? Yes. More importantly than that, it smells fear. Much more importantly than that. Let's go heal the spider. This is very impractical compared to what I thought it would be. But it is still better than not having anything. We have to get exactly over here. And then I need to taunt this guy. They need to shoot these scarabs still. They have as of yet not done that. What are you doing, you... Dim... This is gonna suck.
Already the currents of fear run through the human forces.
Do not remove this comment or everything will stop working. What? Do not remove the comment.
But nor do we need it. Move to
Hey, Ring Song.
Skitarii before they reach the entrance, and harry them as a single predator does a herd of prey.
Someone won the Galactic Guard. The poor spiders. So I don't know which unit is going to be the sacrificial one. I have no idea which unit is going to pick to be sacrificed. They might take the unit that has taken the most damage rather than the unit that sustains the most damage. That would be one of our spiders immediately.
Echoheap's ambush relied on luring the Skitarii deep into the tomb, which they would believe to be sparsely defended and ripe for plunder. If Nevershah was to frustrate his strategy, she would need to teach the humans to appreciate the tomb's dangers and the depths of their own folly.
Blunting the assault will not be enough. We must ensure the Skitarii accurately assess the tomb's defenses. It should be done with subtlety. They are simplistic creatures, but even they will grow suspicious if our manipulations are too bold.
Will they? Forced 1. Okay, so we need to find a -2 eventually. The task was unusual and delicate, so Nevershah employed a great cunning in ensuring it was successful. Task a damaged Canoptic spider with maintaining one of the tomb's hidden weapon emplacements, revealing it to the Skitarii, who should then expect more such traps in their path. Falsify a Skitarii transmission relaying details of the tomb defenses so the enemy will believe the information comes from one of their own soldiers. And deliberately cause one of the tomb's security measures to misfire, revealing its existence to the Skitarii. No, just tell them.
Of human language and the mongrel machine cant of the Adeptus Mechanicus made a coherent message challenging to fabricate. The details of the transmission seemed largely lost on the listening Skitarii. Yet its garbled nature caused much consternation among them.
Musen, you are the best duckling. Is it broken? Is best duckling broken right now? Oh, let's find out, shall we? Bot, do you live? She's there? Huh. It is on cooldown. You know what? Hold up. Let's see how badly the bot is broken, shall we? Yeah, it hasn't taken any of that. Interesting. Hold up. Many things just broke. Weirdly enough, it hasn't taken that. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Perturbed. Cannot make more than one action per turn. I have no idea who got perturbed. The UI for this is unfortunately super lackluster. We might have gotten it. They might have gotten it. We all might have gotten it. Some of us might have gotten it. No idea. We'll have to check every single unit for it. I wish, like, the result UI there had more than one thought put into it. My name got taken by the Abyss. It might have. It might have. Maybe it found you too weird. Too little of a guy, you know? This is not necessarily what I would call great deployment. We still need to play the Scarab Gambit, if I'm being honest. And I do not think we are doing anything but going Wraith. Of course that's an attack of opportunity, huh? That falls that direction, which is very unfortunate. Let's see whether we can take out this Vanguard over there. We can immediately take him out. Wonderful. Works after I touched it. I think my tech jinx is resolved now that I've thrown together the trigger. I hope it has been resolved. But you know how these things usually work, right? Knock on wood indeed. Can say knock on wood indeed. Let's frustrate this alpha a little. Vanguard alpha acts but doesn't actually do anything. Fascinating. Why did I attack that instead of attacking the Vanguard alpha? Annoying. Scarabs! Be scarabs! Boom! Wonderful. Yeah, the Ranger Alpha tags that. That's fine. That is fine and or dandy. This doesn't help anyone, does it? It does not. Fine, we'll just do this slower then. Get rid of this cover. And then we go forward. That might give us an attack on opportunity on this Ranger if they truly do get to act. It does give us one. And then the Scarabs just don't convert, which is normal. Perfectly normal. We're just gonna take out this Alpha for later. This has pushed them back so massively, holy crap. They're just stuck over there now, huh? I do say they're stuck over there now. We're going to take fire from 2 of them before this is over. And I'm hoping that one of them is going to look at that little scarab and go, ooh, look, a scarab. It's free. But as of right now, that hasn't happened. Nope. They're just touching spiders. Prof! Hello, Prof. My streak changed from 7 to 8 while watching. Is this normal? Numby go up. That's all I know. Numby do go up. If Numby go up more than you think, congratulations. I don't know. I actually don't know. How are you doing, Prof? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have locked my spider in there. I'm very talented. Very, very talented. Not in video games, just in general. That's a pistol, right? Nope. No, never mind. It's a pistol, it's not assault. Alright, here's consensual scarab touching. You may touch the scarab. Actually, I want you to. Please touch this scarab. Oh my god, this sucks. I should have never detonated this pillar. There we go, now we're kind of free. Now we're kind of, sort of, a little bit free. Nah. Once again, more spider touching. When will they learn the folly of their ways? Okay, they have touched my scarab. Congratulations, Scarab. You've done your... No, my Scarab! Okay, that's fine. Good. They've touched my Scarab. We're now home free. That's once again the barricade instead of the guy. So annoying. Like, if you target like this, it's gonna go barricade more often than not. Like, you really have to mess with camera. And by mess with, I mean rotate. It's not like arcane alchemical science, right? I've recently found out I can grab enemies in Daemon X Machina and shoot them in the back with my bazooka point blank. I don't have time to question how I'm not damaging myself over the need to repeatedly spam explosions in my own face. Ah, that's wonderful. Snake attack! With what? Rocket launcher! questionable, highly questionable, but very fun. Very, very fun.
Regarded as a whole, the Skitarii force was enormous. Thus, Nevershah elected not to fight in a pitched battle, but to isolate and destroy an element of the main force to sow discord and confusion among the invading ranks.
Embody the protocol of the direct strike. We shall land a blow that will send every Skitarii soldier reeling.
You know what I worry about? Early on, there were Space Marines. We have not seen those Space Marines since then. I worry that there once again will be more Space Marines before this day is over. And I don't want there to be more Space Marines. I would prefer if there was less Space Marines rather than more. I feel like the game is not going to honor my feeling on that. Oh, getting over there is going to be so annoying. What if we just go double Wraith? What if we just double Wraith? It'll be okay. It'll all be okay. Right, like Wraith go here. Wraith eat good. Wraith have nice sleep. Like, yeah, like that. Okay, of course. Oh, of course. That's fine. The Flechette is probably never doing damage, right? They were scared off by your mighty scarabs? I don't know about that. Oh, there's a proper Skitarii Marshal over there, huh? Okay. Okay, big guy. Here, how about some scarabs? You can have some scarabs as a treat. They're nice. Oh my god, they're actually gonna fucking kill you. Never mind. Also, they insulted your mother. Nasty critters. Oh my god, they really did kill him. What the fuck? Huh. I didn't expect that. Good little scarabs. This is just by far my favorite leader, I swear. Heki is just so fucking good. So good. Yeah, that did nothing. Luckily, we have more scarabs. There are more scarabs where that came from. Woo! That did... No, they tried. Listen, they're doing their best, okay? Can you say the same thing about yourself? They're doing their best. Whee! Honestly, Wraithform. Wraithform looks so jank. I mean, in its defense, it only looks jank because it is. We don't need to worry about anything else over there. I'd be super happy to just heal this Wraith. Remember that K was a Zerg player? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If I still played StarCraft, I would still be a Zerg player. Absolutely correct. I love Zerglings. My favorite little critters. My scarabs! You bitch! How dare you? Get shot. Actually get shot again. Rude. Zerg's the way to go? Exactly. I've never met anyone that doesn't look at an overload and go, "Aw. Oh, look, it's stupid. Aw." I didn't come here to be personally attacked about whether I'm doing my best or not. I am sure you are. I'm sure you are doing fine. You wouldn't not do well, would you? Nah, the prof I know would do well. Yeah. This? We can just clean up this turn. What the hell? What do you mean? So going double Wraith was definitely the play. That flank had nothing against us. Wow.
The blow has been struck, but it is not enough. The invaders were clearly prepared to suffer losses, but it is perplexing that these mortals are so accepting of death falling among them. We must crush their morale and compel their commanders to commit troops with greater caution.
You know what's important, Prof? People always say it's important to do your best, right? And to an extent, I believe that. However, what is equally important, and I truly, truly believe that, is that knowing that there are moments where you don't need to. Where you absolutely don't need to at all. There are many, many moments where you don't need to do your best. You don't even need to do half your best. You don't even need to try sometimes. Those moments are important. And recognizing that sometimes just going, ugh, deep exhale is all that you can and must do. This mission is going to take longer. There's like, what, 3 more nodes on this now? Yep. And we have no idea whether that conversation is going to be a fight or not. Sometimes just waking up is enough. Yeah. Yeah. Some days, you wake up. And that's all you have. And as long as that's all you have, that's fine. That's fine. Just wake up. Nefershaw's gambit relied on shattering the resolve of the 1,000-strong Skitarii formation. With ruthless brilliance, she selected the most effective means of striking fear into the enemy. A horror story! Get them around a campfire! Let's go! And the skeleton was you! Exploit human psychology by transmitting harvested recordings of dying Skitarii, creating a false impression of widespread carnage among the ranks. Use simulated sensor feedback and concentrate fire to create the appearance of a far larger force opposing the Skitarii, forcing their commanders to alter their strategy, or make a gruesome display of the corpses from the infiltrator unit, terrorizing the Skitarii who come across it. Is this gonna do anything? Knowing what Skitarii are and how fully pumped they are of like combat stimulants, is any of this gonna do shit nor fuck? These aren't like some forge menials, these are Skitarii combat rangers. Like feign strength, yeah, that'll do something.
Necron technology easily simulated the presence of a vast cohort moving to engage the Skitarii. Nefershah reinforced this deception with carefully timed attacks from her own entirely real royal guard.
Necron would look spooky with Gauss light under chin. Like, they hold the Gauss Reaper underneath their chin to illuminate it and just blow their face off. Display a disassembled toaster for psychological damage. Wheeze, Eloise.
A success.
So gore, huh?
Worth exposing our lowly warriors.
Ah, fuck. Who's getting damaged now? Lowly warriors? Those are both my spiders. Oh no, it's one spider that took damage twice. Great.
Organic automata evidently acting on an ill-conceived set of behavioral protocols, charged from their lines to engage Nefershah's force.
Engineered thralls on a suicidal course. Despite their crude design, they could do significant damage to our force. Flank and engage these flesh automata and destroy them before they can compromise our position.
Luckily, we can just heal that. Luckily, we can just heal that. And there's no additional battle. It's just a battle now, and then I think we're done here. Good. We can make it out of this relatively easily. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Overall, like, now that I've played so much of this, I'm enjoying this, but this game is definitely just less than Mechanicus 1. I was hoping that I'd get out of this in the end going like, okay, so here's the ups and here's the downs. Here's what it does better. Here's what it does worse. But I do think that in almost all aspects, the game is just kind of less than Mechanicus 1. So far, anyway. And that's okay. Like, it's not awful. It's not I wouldn't say this is a bad game in any way, shape, or form. But it is less than. And that's a shame. Making the damage spider over here. You're a Vanguard Alpha, you're a Vanguard, you're a Vanguard. No idea which one's going first. We hope it's this one. It's not this one. It's that one. I mean, also not this one. God damn it, my guesses are all wrong today. The game is fine overall, just missing the OG source. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate, actually. Oh lord, it's the Kata. Well, if it's the Kata you're going with, I can fuck with that. I'll happily eat this. Nom nom nom, delicious. Put them here. They'll take that bait. I'm sure of it. Exposed? Are you getting shots? You're not getting shots. No. Okay. Spider can't pass through. This is like tempting as hell. It's also bad. Which is why I'm doing it. We got the alpha. And then the scarabs are going to take this Cataphon Destroyer specifically. I want to exactly taunt this guy, nothing else. All of it blocked. Don't shoot my scarab. What the fuck? Don't shoot my scarabs. What's wrong with you? Bubsy 4D stream when? Never?
All is ready.
No current plans. No current plans. I saw Cam did a sponsored segment on it, right? Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to watch it when she was doing it. All I know about Bubsy 4D is that A, the original meme is really funny. B, I played 3D when it came out, and obviously, like, we all know the quality of that game, even for the time. But I know nothing of 4D, nor do I think I will. I mean, my badge are disappointed. Wait, what badge? Hold up. Ow! That's my spider. Oh, there. Now you changed. I didn't know there was one. No, like, I don't play platformers. I don't play, like, collectathons. These are not... That's not content I make, right? There was a time when I really, really enjoyed games like this. And I'm not saying they're bad games whatsoever. I don't know. There was a time when I really enjoyed games like this, but... The last collectathon I really liked was, what, Banjo-Tooie? In the year that Banjo-Tooie released. We're not talking retro, right? Many, many years have passed since then, and I am a very different Karen I, and these are just not games that I like to play anymore. Wow. That fucking hurts. The guy that I tagged on your acts last. That's rude. There's a for legal reasons definitely not Sonic costume where you're just naked in sneakers with a very pixelated crotch. Yeah, that's about the humor that I heard about. Which, like, okay, that's funny, I guess. Back in Chaos, a little egg? I was never an egg. Like, I emerged from my childhood like a fully grown asshole, don't worry. Now, I don't know, like, I don't want to say I've outgrown these games or anything that would label them as childish, which they're not. It's just... Other things? Too many other things. Add her down. Oh, you're still around. I forgot about you. Hello there. They do have a melee weapon, so they are unfortunately getting away with this. Or are they getting away with it at all? Heki? Can I not play Heki? Has Heki acted already this turn? Oh, we're on a fixed character. Never mind. We're on a fixed turn. That's the problem. Damn it. He did not actually manifest it. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. No, you want to disengage. Damn. I didn't hatch. I was like deployed. Let's go with that. I heal you. The reanimation aura in this army itself is just really worthless, huh? This is just nothing.
In command.
It looks like all your really big guys can like resurrect quicker. Cool. If my really big guys are dying, we have other problems than resurrection protocols. Alright.
Curse the incompetence of my enemies. The Skitarii should have breached my tomb by now and placed their necks upon the executioner's block. Instead, they mill around in animal confusion, refusing to approach my finely calibrated ambush. Now, I must repel them in a conventional battle.
Aw. I wouldn't play it myself. I don't like games where there's not really meaningful progression like most puzzle games and platformers. Most puzzle games and platformers do have progression. It's just progression that is more knowledge-based, right? I do like good, like, extrinsic motivation factors as well, don't get me wrong. But a lot of the games, especially a lot of the games that we used to play when we were younger, right? Like, a lot of the nostalgia stuff is almost entirely like intrinsic motivation. It's a lot of, you're playing this game because it's fun, not because you're playing this game to advance in it, in order to get better, in order to get big number bigger, right? Shit like this. It's like, why did we play Ocarina of Time? Because it's fun, right? Stuff like this. I like a good progression system too, because it's really easy to like look at what you've done, look at the progress you've made, look at like your mastery in the game expressed through a skill tree or nodes in a tech lab, stuff like this, right? Stuff like survival builders come to mind that do this really well, where you can look back and see what, like, you woke up on a beach and now look at the giant compound you've built and like all of the rocket launchers you've crafted, stuff like this. But inherently, a lot of games are just play to be fun, not to be progressed through, right? And I do feel like, and I have the same thing, but I do feel like because I look at games in exactly that way, where I'm like, oh, what can I get? What can I unlock? I feel like I've lost something. You know?
You have proven cunning and ruthless, Nefashar. And now you are committed to this bold course. You cannot afford to lose the advantage your wits have won you. You will need every advantage against the remaining Patridae Vargard. You will need the raw power that only a star god can wield.
Nice try.
I have my will and my warriors, Gotchard. That will be enough. I even have the humans. though they are witless servants in need of a firm hand. Is that how you viewed my kind, I wonder?
Oh, most definitely.
Harsh words, Vargai. But know that for all your scorn, I shall not forsake the savior of Kivroth. I will be with you until the very end, awaiting the call to elevate Sanhotep's rightful heir.
Have we found out that the Deceiver is actually the good guy yet? That's the deception. Yeah, he's just the good guy. Exactly. He's John Good Guy. He was found by Zoe. His origins are very mysterious. He might be a lost Primarch. I mean, because you know how I got into the whole VTubing thing, right? Because of that, I never did the whole like lore thing that so many people actually enjoy about VTubing quite a lot. I never got into that. And I don't think I will ever. There was a moment when I sat down and went like, hey, what if I... Hold up.
Of the war for Kivroth continued to unfold. Nevershah entered into communications from a most unexpected quarter. The creature that approached her was a human cyborg, one of the mindless flesh automata commanded by the invading Adeptus Mechanicus. Yet, the voice that echoed from its crude audio implants was one she recognized.
So, like, I figured, okay, what if I go, like, write something, right? Sat down, and no matter how hard I tried, like, I'm not an awful writer. My writing isn't anything to, like, write home about, ironically. It's nothing special, but, like, I have a writing style that I like, and I'm fine. Right. I have written some things, short stories, blah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I say this because while trying to write like VTuber lore, I could never shake the feeling that holy shit, this was cringe as fuck. This is not a part of the hobby that is for me. I don't care for it. I know there's plenty of VTubers as well as audiences that massively enjoy that aspect. I am not that. I'm just not that, and I don't feel like I'm in a position where I need to force myself to do this. So I've written weirder shit in the past, right? But this one more than anything felt like I was like really trying hard at LARPing. No offense to actual LARPing, by the way. So I just didn't. I just dropped it. I was like, no, this isn't... I don't think I can be on a stream and go like, hi, I'm Karenai. I am the insert like VTuber motto here, insert VTuber background here, insert VTuber origin here. I don't think I could do that. Even if it's something like basic. For example, we have like a couple of friends here that have like their own background lore, right? Like, look at, for example, some of the stuff that Camille does. Like, Camille is someone that I hugely admire for like all of the effort that she puts into streaming, and like she has her little background lore. She doesn't make it a main part of everyday streaming where like she talks about it or like elaborates on it or like builds new lore, but she has like her theming, her background history and all of that is pretty well established. I tried to set something up like that and it just didn't fit. The glove just didn't fit me, and I went, no, I don't need this for me. I don't want this for me. I'm happy with other people having fun with that portion of the hobby, right? Like I'm happy to let this go. So, My God!
I identify as Tech Acquisitor Scaevola.
Oh, Scaevola's back!
Addressing the one designated Vargard Nevershah. Correct?
Scaevola, the one who disturbed my tomb. You dare compound your crime with this further intrusion? And this time, you have not even the courage to show your face before me.
Can't say, did I miss anything? Kaelor is a duck, is a lawyer, is German, chooses not to migrate for the winter, has a Zoe mech, is definitely not a parasite, has befriended an army of crows. See, half of these are just the streamer behind the avatar, right? Like, a lot of this is just, that's just me. That isn't like VTuber lore, that isn't like an origin story, like, that's just the guy. That's just the guy behind the curtain. And I've never made much effort to be anything more than that, right? Like I've never made much effort. 99.5% of you don't know what my name is, but that's okay. You don't have to. That doesn't have to be public knowledge. But I've never made any effort to be more than that, or to be different than that. Because I feel like I'm trying not to like use any, I'm trying not to talk down in it because I know like how fun this can be for so many people. I'm trying not to belittle people that enjoy this, but like that level of role playing is just not something that fits me. Like I didn't want this, right? So like even the things that Kensei lists, like half of these are just, like one half of these are just art ideas that Nemu had at one point. I went like, hey, wouldn't it be cute if we had artwork like this? And then the other half is just me. That's just me, right? And there are a lot of content creators, especially in the VTubing scene, where the stage persona is significantly more different from the one that performs it, right? Not to call out anyone for being fake or blah blah blah. We all are. We're all fucking entertainers on the stage. Holy shit. Everyone like plays dress up when streaming, let's be honest. Okay, some of us don't wear pants. It's me. But you know what I mean. No, I mean, some of us are more removed from our real life persona when we're like streaming than others. And it's a level of comfort that everyone has to make for themselves. Like, I'm not here to judge anyone's show of like, oh, you need to stream like this. No, fuck that. Like, you stream however the fuck you want, right? But everyone needs to find that level for themselves. And for me, it was just, okay, I don't need that layer. Or I don't want that layer. It's not I don't need that layer that makes it feel like it's a crutch. No, I don't want that layer. Hey, Magnus! Hello, Magnus. How you doing? Did you survive the heat wave well? Are you also dealing with all the storms now? All my essay and speech teachers, English and Afrikaans, said to write from what you know and experience, so just being you is just following that advice. Well, maybe I'm, like, I've always said as a joke, can say that I'm pretty shit at pretending. And it's slightly more than a joke, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I am pretty, like, part of my specific flavor of autism is just that I'm pretty shit at pretending. I don't do that well. You know, I can adapt really well, I think anyway, but I don't do well in setting up facades. Like, they're not sturdy. They do not hold up to scrutiny, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. Everyone does this. Everyone does this. But there was a time when, I mean, the internet is a weird place to begin with, right? But there was a time when some of you might remember realness was a thing that people concerned themselves with. Like, oh, like they're being fake, or oh, they're being like facetious, right? I think we're largely out of the belief that anyone that has ever streamed is like really them, right? There's obviously a difference between like being a stage persona and being like deceptive. Let's like, of course there is a difference, but I do remember a time when this was much more harshly viewed. Like if you weren't trying to be like the rawest version of yourself, then you were like lying to your audience. Stupid, right? And damn, Best Duckling just does not work today, huh? You know what? I'm gonna restart the bot real quick. Let me restart the bot real quick and then we see what happens. Because like other parts work, just that part doesn't. But Magnus, you are the best duckling. I went to Dokumi but got stuck in Hanover on my way to Braunschweig. So instead of it taking 3 hours and being in a hotel, it took 8! And I had to sleep at home. I'm so sorry. That is truly awful. But hey, you were in the neighborhood. You were in my neighborhood. Hope Dokumi treated you well. Some people stream like as people themselves, and some people stream like idiots. like idols. Shit, I read that as idiots. Oops. Oops. The weather's been great. I don't know about great.
Risk of exposure outweighs reward of personal contact. This equation may rebalance in future. I apologize for that unfortunate episode. The data in my possession provided no context for the exalted personage to whom the tomb belonged. That info lapse has been corrected.
Scaevola, what? I mean, we know she's a heretic, right?
Mollify me only provoke my suspicion further.
Like, at best, Scaevola's a heretic.
I aim to establish a dialogue, Vargard. I will initiate a demonstration of sincerity. This transmission contains routing coordinates for a convoy of senior tech priests. Predictive models indicate their loss will impact the Skitarii ability to coordinate efforts against you.
The fuck?
Utilize this information as you will. A diplomatic offering.
I have many questions.
That I receive with caution, human. A Vargard is not some courtly wastrel to be flattered.
Magnus! There you go.
The Necrons have had millions of years, as you reckon them, to perfect the art of manipulation and treachery. Know that in a battle of wits between us, I will emerge the victor.
That's so.
Acceptable. You will thoroughly investigate the validity of my intelligence, upon which you will reassess this exchange. The possibility of an information source within the Adeptus Mechanicus is too valuable for any other conclusion.
Muzen, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. Stay safe, okay?
Cryptek. Assemble a mobile force to seek the truth of the invaders' claims. Should it prove true, eliminate whatever targets are made opportune, and return with all you have learned.
Magnus, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you very much. Nah, you, Muzen.
You are most wise to be wary of this alien sycophant.
We know Scaevola is more than a sycophant. I'm worried.
Unsightly fresh construct.
I'm worried. We know Scaevola is more than that. Assign Ominek to first contact. Good luck, have fun. Oh my god, there's so many nodes open now. What the hell? Why is there so much? Why do we need to awaken the tomb complex again? Like, this tomb complex is opening this fight. Right, like, this is irrelevant. Because, like, Ex Veritas is already burning. There's nothing else there. I don't understand why we need to awaken these again. Huh. Yeah, so I don't have to. We'll do what we can. There's another Forge City assault. Huh. I mean, these are horrid when they happen, but you know, let's do it. I suppose. We are going to be sending Fakon in, and we do have Thunder unlocked now. But that's all we have unlocked. We don't care about do we care about Assault? I don't know. We kind of probably want something else. We could get Dread Strikes. I don't know what that does, though. Tachyon Field is gone. This is one of the lords where I have the least idea of what I actually want. Hello. Lord of Scarabs and Nano Scarab Cloud. Mind check on Nano Scarabs and Nano Scarab Cloud also inflict Devoured from Within on the target. Okay, so this shit we want on Hacky. Oh no, Mind check on Nano Scarabs and Nano Scarab Cloud. Never mind. We don't even have Cloud right now, but suffer 1 damage at the end of the turn. Bypass defense and bypass armor. After suffering fatal damage, the unit is exterminated, and a Nano Swarm is summoned in its place. Oh. And it gives us Nano Scarab Cloud. Oh. You sent the packs? Yes. Yeah, I did, Magnus. Crambo, good evening. Works over the week. Long weekend, right? Long weekend. Oh, you got one? Oh, I didn't change the description. We just added more cards to the pack. Instead of sending like 2 for like one card each, we're just sending 1 for 3 now, Magnus. It's easier. That's why. Sorry, like I need to change the description on the redeem. That's what it is. Technically, you should have 1 more card than previously. Veiled Death. Gain Obscured and Focus. I just don't like that this is a cooldown. Like, we really phase shifted. Okay, listen. Let's go get phase shifted. That's going to be helpful regardless. And then we have Nightbringer. Oh god. Request Dominion level 5. Once per skirmish, grant Obscure to all allied units on the battlefield. Excuse me. Each affected unit regains Obscured at the end of the next 2 turns. What the fuck? Huh. Okay. You know what? That's what we're bringing. That is absolutely what we're bringing. Wraith form should allow us to... No, this is the command protocol, Veiled Death. Obscured and Focused. This will help for range units, right? We can fire and then we can go into Veiled. That way we don't get shot back too much. Yeah, let's do that. Upgrades. All of our destroyers are where they're supposed to be. Everything is as it should be. Everything's fine. In we go. Forge City Assault. None of those. And then we're just gonna hope that we can AoE them all into oblivion. This may not work. Disclaimer. This may be a dog shit strategy. Actually, give me 2 Tesla Carbine Immortals. We will put them up in front of us as ablative wounds. Magnus, thank you for the packs. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to do more board game packs, honestly. Like, the ones for Primer were really fucking fun. Obviously, that was a 12-hour stream, and the first 9 hours were good. I'm gonna be honest, the last 3 hours were probably like not great content, but I was having so much fun with that. So much fun. Oh my god,
the stars, sir.
Wait, this is peak. Wait, this is insane. We could just let them run at us. And then once they've run at us, we just shoot them. Peak strategizing. We just can't deploy anything there. We just have to be a bit careful. Like a little bit careful. Like a little bit more than that careful. There. Like, they're all gonna have to come through here. And that's the moment when we say... Bzzzt. 2 legendaries. Ooh. Nice pull.
No enemy in my sight shall go unpunished.
Well done, well done. Admittedly... Oh, hold up. Admittedly, I don't think... A 4! A 4. The die thingy... Wait. Oh, that's what happened. Hold up. Yes, a 4. There we go. Thing with Karencast is not that I'm here to watch you play games. I'm here to hear you ramble about random stuff. Hey, Nam. It does just happen, huh? It does just happen. Hope you're doing well, Nam. Hello, hello. Who and when we'll play it? We'll see. We'll see what Magnus intends. But, more importantly than that, I think we're just flat out passing turn 1. Let's go move you out of the way. We need to avoid this traffic jam. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I wonder whether there's a line where we can just get like a shot off that's cute. We really can, I just don't know whether it's worth it. Because they can just come forward, right? But no, that's fine, whatever. That's fine, like, eat shit, idiot. And then we can just get obscured. So they can't shoot at us until end of next turn. They can put down AoEs, they're not going to.
In my sights.
And everyone else is just passing. There's so many enemies, though. There is so many enemies. They've traffic jammed themselves now. You kinda... That's not passable terrain. You have to go around. Dork. You know what's fun? That's not explosive. Okay, never mind. Oh. And then all of those are gonna move afterwards. So I think we're just going to, like, get the alpha and start setting up. Blindfold Redeem isn't there today? Yeah, like, it was never supposed to be. No idea why that was on. Pass the fuck out in the driver's seat for a bit. You know... Galondia, go to bed. Okay, here we are. We can hit 3 guys? I want to hit 3 guys. Oh my god, we can kill 3 guys. Oh baby, a triple. This is then immediately our you can't shoot me target. This is immediately our you can't shoot me target. Hey, Wolf! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream? Hello, Wolf. What were you streaming? How did it go? How are you today? You know what? Let's go take a step to the side. I have a feeling we need to make space. These sterilizers are scary because their threat range is actually really big. It's, no, they're 50. They're 50, prof. Blatant lies. That did not kill. Wow, that's fucking rough. That's really rough, actually. All of these sterilizers are going to get us every single turn from here on out.
Culminates in one shot.
We do have Tachyon Arrow up and ready, but I don't know what to throw that at. Maybe a sterilizer that's unwounded in the background.
In my sights.
Numbers have betrayed me. Don't worry, they've betrayed me so many times during my life.
Wrath made manifest.
Numbers betraying me, that part I understand. Please tell me I can reach them from here. Thank you. That's clear. I do kind of want to go Nightbringer. I do sort of, kind of, maybe want to press Nightbringer here. Mostly they betrayed me in my bank account. Yeah. At the end of the money, there's still so much month left over, huh? I know what you mean. Everybody, we're not here anymore. Don't worry about it. They'll never know what hit them. They'll never know they could have shot that barrel. Still up skirt. Oh, they ignore that, huh? Fine then, fuck you too. We get to line AoE. Oh my god. Delicious. Couldn't get the guy behind, but if we move, this loses the heavy keyword. And if it loses the heavy keyword, then we don't do that much damage anymore. Oh, damn. Damn, that one actually made it in. That's not great. Oh, that's really not great. Don't want to go to sleep just yet. It doesn't really matter what you want. Passing out in the car after coming home from work does not a healthy, like, routine make. Oh my lord. I wish we had another turn to capitalize on this, but as it stands, we're about to get shot. A lot. Just incoming, no problem. Enmitic weapon going crazy. Wish we had a mechanic on that side. I wake up ready for bed. Yeah, and you're already dressed for bed the moment you wake up. That's real professionalism right there. This ranger doesn't exist anymore. Actually, this ranger has never existed. This ranger was a psyop. Ugh, annoying. Good blocks, though. We could potentially maybe... They dodge. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Vengeful stars. We're not quite at Dominion 10. We're getting close now. Hit you. Very nice. And then, yeah, we take the burn damage when we can follow up there. Oh, beautiful! So when I wear pajamas under my pants, so when I get home I can just take off my normal pants and crawl directly into bed. Oh, that sounds lovely though.
But that does not preclude my enjoying it.
That does sound like cozy as hell. I would like that right now, thank you. Like just the general coziness levels I would like right now. He thought.
All shall burn.
Really have no other... Oh, there's a guy there! That's where they are. Do we fly? We do not fly. We're just gonna burn for a little bit. It's gonna be fine. Well, it was fine. One ranger. One single ranger remains. Ah, no range. Never mind. I mean, this doesn't get us anywhere either. Apparently it changed their life, to be honest. That's a level of, like, preparation that I aspire to.
Punish them.
Especially when it's getting colder and you can use, like, some warmer underclothing anyway, right? No harm in it. Mechanics student, you don't have an extra mechanic this game? Lying? Well done, brethren. Well done. Comment of the day so far. Listen, mechanics are for cars. Earl's in his grease-stained overalls all the way under that to keep it running. Uh-huh. Just hanging onto the grav engine.
As the human forge pit burned, the ripples of its loss were felt on the front lines almost immediately. Guns fell silent, fuel tanks.
This is still the bug dialogue. We get the Adeptus Mechanicus dialogue for basically no reason.
Vargard Neversha. The loss of several senior tech priests indicates you have authenticated my intelligence. Correct?
Indeed, you spoke truly. My forces intercepted the convoy and left nothing living. It was, as you said, a target worthy of my attentions.
Then a foundation for further dialogue is established.
Is it?
Cryptek Kynox. Relay the additional intelligence you recovered from the ambush site.
At once, honored Vargard. The human targets were tech priests. Recreating partial memory engrams from their cranial implants revealed this group was assembled to and adhered to the strictures of their creed. Acquisitor Scaevola.
Scaevola got an OSHA audition and used us to kill the OSHA people.
The convoy carried tech priests on their way to bring you to heal, Scaevola. Acting on your intelligence seems to have been more to your benefit than to mine.
Uh-huh.
Accurate. My superiors consider me a security risk and
You are.
spiritual hazard.
You are!
Scrutiny imposes intolerable limits on my work. It will soon be necessary to exceed these limits. Hence, establishing an honest dialogue with you.
Honesty is not a quality I have detected in you, Tech Acquisitor.
Oh, we're using our
Nor
title
is
now.
Loyalty. Your base treachery may be to our benefit for now, but I am not convinced that we pursue the same goals.
I would not expect you to be. We will speak again, Vargard, when it is to both our advantage.
Why are you going full AdMech? It's just Scaevola. She just roll like that. She just roll like we have another 3 Dynastic Awakening. My god, what do we do with all of it? We could have our instant reanimation protocols now if I gave a fuck about it. Instead, let's finish up our abilities for everyone. There we go. Then, hecky, we finally have our 2 blippies. And we need to... No, we're definitely keeping this. We're 100% keeping this, right? What we're taking off... I don't know what we're taking off. We'll figure it out. We're going through combinations in a minute. To see what else we're running here. And then... There we go, defense. So what was that with the scarabs that we saw earlier? Was it this? Oh no, wait, we have that we already have that equipped. That was dumb. Let's call for flesh. Fulmination Lash. Requires Dominion level 5. Inflict damage on enemy units in a target area. 3 to 7 damage. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. We have Spectral Relocation. Summon a transspatial portal on the target cell on 2 cells around it. This turn you can deploy and redeploy units during your reinforcement phase if it was your first turn. That's also cute, but not in a way that I care about. Madness of Drazak, we're definitely not playing with. Serve once more. End the reanimation protocol counter of all allied reanimating units on the battlefield. Return their play with 50%. Okay, fine, that's cute. I don't care. We don't have Brand of Oblation. I don't know why we don't have Brand of Oblation. I believe this was the one, right? Lord of Scarabs. Mind check on Nanoscarabs and Nanoscarab Cloud also inflict Devoured from within. Yeah. Yeah. This gives us access to a stun. It doesn't give us, and it also gives us access to Nanoscarab Cloud, so we can make Nanoscarabs, which we had before in our individual slot here, which was what? Oh, by the way, that means we don't have the taunt anymore. That's rough. The taunt ability has been instrumental to how we've played so far. Losing that is gonna be, I'll be wonderful, Wolf. I hope you are too. Can you explain that? Because there was a whole lot of jargon that I didn't understand. Wait, what jargon? If you ever need any like weird 40k jargon explained, absolutely feel free to ask. Absolutely go ahead. Huh. I do want the double summons, but is there no way to get the taunt? I don't think there is, huh? We can make do like this. Nah. Ominek only having 1 additional point to like put into something is hilarious. We've just not played this character. And there's our command slot. So really we're mostly playing Fakon and Heki, with a minor smattering of Amuka in the middle of it all. But the destroyers I've not been the biggest fan of. The Scorpack destroyers rather. How dare you imply this entire stream is infested with people who are a single ill-considered question away from explaining everything Warhammer 40k until forcibly stopped. I mean, you said that, not me. Let's go back to the Awakened Tomb complexes in a bit. Let's do everything else first. Ominek, you go get that. Expand the Lord's Influence. That is 2 Eminence. We do care about Eminence, but not like that. Awaken the Dynasty is what fixes up our main part. And then we can go Lord's Imminence, Amuka, Grid Path. Go. I think. Yes, go. We're okay. We're okay now. You can contextually understand that AdMac equals AWOL? What do you mean by AWOL? Like, away without leave. Yeah, sure, no, fine, but... Huh? Spider, spider, spider. It's the same... Is it the same? Do I miss the death marks in this? The red ones go faster because exactly. There's only 1 node here. There's only 1 combat. Huh? Fuck? This was a crit path mission, right? This is a story mission. Why is there... Oh, you mean AdMech specifically? The term AdMech is just short for Adeptus Mechanicus, the tech priest faction of the planet Mars.
Steel, soldiers of Mars.
Her.
The Xenos can never break us.
By far and large, the Adeptus Mechanicus are a faction that hails from Mars, like the planet Mars, where they kind of built their own thing until the Emperor reunited mankind. They are, through a lot of diplomacy with the Emperor while he was still actively amongst everyone, largely left autonomous in the Imperium. Because they are their own faction that do worship their own thing. They worship the Omnissiah, the machine god, which is tolerated by the Imperium because somewhere down the line, oh yeah, the Omnissiah is just a facet of the Emperor. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. Like, they're not worshipping a different god, they're just worshipping the Emperor and calling it something else. Whatever. The AdMech are also being left alone because they're responsible for every fucking piece of technology in the entire Imperium. Everything. If we need 5 million tanks to ship to a planet, these are the guys that make them, right? Entire planets are converted to factoriums. They're called Forge Worlds because that's all they are. Entire planets that are just meant to produce machinery. That's roughly AdMech. A lot of them are heavily augmented. You saw it there, right? Like, random mechadendrites, little snaky arms, additional servo arms, less snaky arms, weapons, augments everywhere. Lots and lots of it. Spider. Spider. I don't have any more space. Technomancer. Wraith? So Furby made into a Skitarii? We all have seen fucked up shit on the internet. For some of us it was random beheading videos. For some of us it was a Furby made into a Skitarii. What the actual fuck, Scully? Are you okay? Do you need help? Damn. Hit you. That's got 15 health. Uh-oh, I wish I had my taunt ability back. I really wish I had my taunt back. Oh no. And she's going next. And that's not dead. Become armored? No.
Radiation and perspiration.
Connected. What does that mean? No, seriously, what does that mean? Oh my god! Ow!
A million warriors.
Armored. Bulwark Imperator. Oh my god. Okay, we just have a billion things. Spider, I guess. It's true, I was the Furby, and the skeleton was you. No, I need that Furby. I'm so sorry. Eventually, you'll be fine again. We all heal over time. I'm so tempted to detonate the Scarab. You know what? Fuck it. Get him. A Skitarii Marshal, Control Edicts, okay. It's not great. It's really not great. Let's go Spider. I technically need to activate Heki and start summoning. Like, that's really what I need to do, but... You know. We can kill a Vanguard. Sometimes Scarabs are just remote explosives. And then they lived. Uh-oh.
Observing the field.
Okay. You perish now. So, what do we have? We have Call for Flesh. This gets us 2 flayed ones right now. Wait, what the fuck? This is not what I thought it was. This is not what I thought it was. Nanoscarab Cloud. If it ends its turn inside the Nanoscarab Cloud, it suffers 2 to 3 damage. I thought we got to make the tiny little guy. And now you're telling me we do not get to make the tiny little guy. I wonder whether that's friendly fire. What do you mean that friendly fires? Those are our Nanoscarabs. Oh my god. That's dumb. That is very dumb. Oh, that Skitarii Marshal is scary. Oh, that did nothing. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm in a little bit of danger. And Kepra gets another turn, by the way.
Transmitting.
Stop transmitting! Start exploding! Ah! What if... This isn't an AoE, right? This is just a normal yeah, this is just a small single target. Scarabs are banelings with extra steps? Kind of true, but they also fly. Like, there's no world where this doesn't just absolutely destroy, right? Look at that. Boom! Spider! Apply spider gently to forehead. Easy. We've got Dimensional Tunnel. We've got another Dynastic Awakening, another Eminence. We're getting stuff. One thing that I do not understand is missions unlocking relics that we already have. Like, this is something that's really irked me. I have no idea what that's about. Turn on the wireless and share the password. Oh, that's what the connected part was. I see now. I see. I'm afraid that makes sense. I don't like it. Tomb Complex Defense. We do need to do this, otherwise it... No, it has 2 turns. Let's do this first. Can't change that because... Already sent out. That's Dimensional Tunnel, which means we now have access to... We don't have Hollow Path. And Hollow Path is not in here. So Hollow Path is a mission unlock then. Okay. Great Judgment. Affect immobilized on targets. That's kind of cool. I do want to get to Gauntlet of the Conflagrator. This sounds like great fun. Really great fun. And then maybe the fact that we could get Assault on our weapon matters more as well if we get it on our second slot. But it's pretty decently far away. In the meantime, Heki is sort of done. We don't need Resurrection Master. We don't need hit points. I guess we're trying to get Devourer Nanoscarabs to have something to summon again? But we don't really need it. Bait the trap! Ooh, those are Necron enemies.
By reviewing our dynastic deployments, I have gleaned something of the defenses mustered by the Eupatridae. I believe the tomb of Chetka is defended only by a selection of Canoptech constructs. The Grand Vizier trusts none but his mindlessly loyal engines to protect him. His caution is now his weakness.
Yeah, but what happened with the assault on Hackenheap's tomb? Did he live?
Even if he has allowed himself to go unprotected by your dynasty's forces, his tomb is secreted far behind the active lines of battle. Even if it were feasible to lead the human invaders all the way to the Crypt's haven, I would judge it deeply unwise.
I have no need of pawns in this matter, High Judicator. The invaders cannot reach Jepka before he realizes his vulnerability. But the Royal Guard...
Oh!
I shall send my own forces to the tomb and render judgment upon the Grand Vizier.
Oh!
He may not be as amenable to your verdict as you hope.
I didn't think we were turning this into an open act of sedition. I mean, that's obviously what we were doing the entire time, but... Oh! Mildly surprised by that. Let's take Fakon and see how much damage we can get in range. A fairly long mission. We will have to sack something somewhere in the middle. That's what the warrior is for.
Infiltrated the outer structures of Jepka's tomb unopposed, but soon encountered a laboratory entangled in arcane equipment, each device throbbing with power.
The problem with this team is that we have a much harder time controlling who has and hasn't taken damage.
We must make passage through this chamber, but its contents promises only danger. Jepka has ever sought to harness powers that are beyond his mastery. His experiments are as likely to destroy us as any of his guardian constructs.
Nefashar considered how best to pass through the laboratory, worry of the unfettered power Jepka's experiment could unleash. Scorched Earth, use Gauss Fire to destroy much of the laboratory equipment before the Royal Guard enters, removing the worst threats entirely. Seek out the control mechanism for the laboratory equipment in order to shut them down before entering the chamber. Yeah, let's do that.
As the Royal Guard accessed the laboratory controls, an information deadfall was triggered. Alert glyphs flashed and new energy pulsed throughout the tomb.
Well, that sucks.
The most dangerous of these devices are now dormant, but all that dwells within the tomb is now awake to our presence. We must fend off what we have woken before we can exact vengeance on Jepka.
To be honest, Scorched Earth would have done the same thing, no? Additional enemies next skirmish. Oh, fuck. Oh, but we do get a dynastic awakening. Oh yeah, we woke up more of the tomb. That makes weird amounts of sense. But more enemies next skirmish might be rough. This is the team that have just done the entire Forge Temple assault by just AoEing people, but Necron are a bit different to handle, if I'm being honest. Luckily, because we have AoE, dealing with reanimation protocols shouldn't matter all that much. We just have to line them up. But that's a lot of scarabs, actually. That is a scarab amount of scarabs. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What would any sort of sustain? Let's see. Okay. We can get another AoE in on them. Maybe clear them out before they lock us down. Not like this. Okay, fine. And it lives. Never mind. That's not good. We are going to get locked down by a billion scarabs. We're all ranged units, so... not fantastic. That didn't kill. We do need to just keep them off us. This one isn't gonna act, so we can maybe shoot it with a big gun. We just have to Wraith Form out of the way. Oh god, Wraith Form is really helpful here. Did you know 80% of the Royal Court gets betrayed before they can make a power grab? Don't delay! Kill your Liege Lord today! That's actually just a wise suggestion. If you don't eat the rich today, maybe someone else eats them before you. Can you really risk that? Can you really? What do you mean there's an enemy behind us? Oh, it's the pillar. Never mind. It's the pillar. Okay. Oh, incoming. No, not incoming. Oh, fuck all the way off. Oh, no. Oops. Oh. More reinforcements? What the fuck? More? Okay, that's it. Damn. That's a lot of shit, dude. We haven't even dealt with the previous ones yet. I feel like this spider needs to get touched really quickly. If we deathmark and then this into the spider, we can get rid of that before it ever really gets to do anything. These warriors can delay a little bit. The wraiths are likely not in range. Likely not in range, mind you. Who really knows? Okay, fine. As long as they keep moving, this keeps being okay. That's a fine shot, not gonna lie. Tempted to Nightbringer here. We don't have assault on anything, right? No, we do not. Really tempted to Nightbringer here. But also, this is just a play, right? Like, I have no idea where this Wraith goes or what actually is... Oh, both of these are activating, okay. Never mind then. We just don't want to move into the Wraith area. We can do everything else, including hitting the fucking Wraith. Put this into Obscured. Protect it from the death marks a little bit. This is going to do some Necron touching. That's kind of intentional. And that's gotten us out of Obscured. Okay. Nice. That's, that does have a gun. Cannot be dodged. Good enough target as any, not gonna lie. Good enough target as any. Let's Wraith form over here, and then we Nightbringer. One of our big problems is that I forgot that these ignore Obscure to begin with. Our volume of fire is a bit lackluster, right? And as such, that corpse behind us isn't necessarily unlikely to reanimate. As long as we can't get it in like a convenient AoE, we'd have to waste resources in order to get rid of it. That's something I'm not super keen on right now.
Fury of the
If we have like a Thunder's Verdict, a Thunder's Verdict does this pretty niftily. But after that, we're very quickly in territory of, yeah, sure, fine, here's my Lord's turn, right? Which is weirdly enough the lowest damage per turn unit we have. At least for now, until we have the good weapon. Hello! That Wraith acting now is really bad for us. We need to kill that Wraith before... Oh no, that's my death mark. We do get to shoot back. That's the advantage. That was supposed to go in here to kill this Wraith. Alas, it didn't. And I have no idea whether this is gonna be enough. Thank Christ. I really need this to be up and about. Speaking of up and about... Holy! Woohoo! Okay, a good burst. Burst is good. That's an AoE attack? I didn't know that. Fascinating. Maybe I should consider that for the spider instead of the double ranged attack, huh? I didn't know that was AoE. Shoot you once. Shame on you. Shoot you twice. Armor up. Don't think I need to worry about reanimation protocols on too many things. I think we're kind of in the clear. I'm gonna try to activate the spider one last time, and we can just say... We can just say, gun. Sheesh, okay. That is unnecessary damage taken across the board. But... Oh my god, that's so much damage taken, never mind. We did manage to make it the warrior that gets sacrificed. Good news, everybody. That is no ordinary gas cloud. Whew. We did bring enough firepower as backup. So even if some of the big guys fall, which I don't think they will, or rather I don't think they will until we get to the final map. We have reinforcements afterwards.
To our presence. Jebka must have slaved them to his personal command protocols. They will defend him to the last. Break through them quickly, before the Grand Vizier can escape us.
Kill all enemy units. It's just constructs. There are so many more units coming in. I can guarantee you there will be so much more than this. This right now, this isn't a fight. This is just like random garbage. We need the Gauss Destructor over here, I think. Then we can bring the other AoE over there. Let's just go double death mark. I do not want to go first.
But that does not preclude my enjoying it.
But I do have to. This is still our best anti-wraith tech. Moving and shooting does barely anything, but they cannot miss. Fine. There we go. Teleport preserves the heavy, so next turn we get 2 shots into the wraith and that wraith is gone. Also means that this turn we get to do this. If they already want to move up that close. Like, I'm super taking that. Obviously, I see the 2 reinforcement nodes.
Wrath made manifest.
Absolutely just gonna come through there, huh? Minus Scarab. And honestly, minus Wraith. Maybe keeping the Tachyon Arrow until we see what the rest of the map's like is a better play. But if we can stabilize there immediately, where we know we don't have to worry about more things, why is that? Dominion level 3 ancient weapon. This does not... This huh? That lost its, like, line of what? What happened to its line attack? It reverted back to the original version of the weapon, which... That can't be true. That can't be right. What if we just stood on the reinforcement points? Really? They got in range? More scarabs? One more scarab.
Scour the foe.
And I want to guess that we prevented the other scarab from spawning. Yeah, but what happened to the Locust Heavy Destroyer AoE? Huh? Like last map, we still had the big AoE and now it's gone. And I have no idea why. That makes no sense.
The stars serve.
Wraith tries to reanimate. Really, this needs to fall, but 6 damage is... Never mind. Absolutely possible. It's this one, huh? Okay. Shoot, 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 shoot.
In my sights.
Punch the scarab. Please do not punch scarabs. They're vulnerable little creatures that need like love, caresses, and poetry. Oh. Oh, we've got the cool beam thing. Okay. I'm seeing so much tech that I didn't spec. And I'm seeing why I didn't spec it. We also need C4. I mean, whose day isn't made better by the addition of C4, huh? I can't fault them. Hello, Kay. How are you doing? How's being a robot going? It's going okay, I would say. We're being very robotic. Very, very robotic. Can I... Yes. To take this out. Hmm? Hold up, everyone. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Apologies. Alright, sorry about that. Doing well today? I love to hear that. Wonderful. Wonderful to hear. Please do continue. Are we just gonna... There must be more, right? There's going to be more reinforcements now? I should have probably kept standing on these, huh? Maybe should have. We just have to survive? Kill all enemy units. Yeah, no. Nothing else. And there are no other units. So as long as these fall, we're now home free.
These
easy.
Constructs should have answered solely to the throne, not been wasted in defending a usurper. One more transgression for which Jebka will answer. Advance to the sarcophagus chamber at once. We cannot permit the Grand Vizier to flee his stasis crypt.
Yeah, but unfortunately he's a cryptek, so he's got fuckery up his sleeve. There's no way this is going well, right? I'm a bit perplexed. Like, the Hack and Heap story kind of didn't resolve. Did they mean to imply that he died in open battle, or is nothing happening there? And now we're just sort of here?
I must warn you, I have detected gravitic pulse emitters within load-bearing structures throughout the tomb. They are placed to create a seismic event that will collapse the structure entirely.
Then this was nothing but a trap. Jebka sought to lure his enemies into an undefended tomb, that he might bury them within it.
Could he have discovered your plans to eliminate the Eupatridae?
This trap was crafted long ago, before I knew of the Grand Vizier's treachery. No, it was meant for whoever might hunt him to his lair, be they human or Necron. So be it. Jebka is not here, but we can still turn the situation to our advantage.
Okay, so he's just paranoid, that makes sense.
Regrettably, the door is also rigged with defenses. In this case, a set of overlapping lightning fields with the strength to atomically disassemble any who trigger it.
Presented with the cunning of Jebka in the form of a trapped sarcophagus chamber door, he locked the door. Good cunning. Nefershah matched the cryptek's wits as she deftly directed her forces to overcome the obstacle. Controlled detonation. Send in Canoptic Scarabs to trigger the field and self-destruct. Good luck, my boys!
Instantly and violently dismantle the trapped door mechanisms. It also served to set off one of the lightning fields, raking the Vargard's troops with bolts of destructive energy.
Is it paranoid if true? Fair point. Very fair point.
And storm the chamber. If any defenders did not know of our presence, they certainly do now.
They certainly do now. And we lost 2 HP on I Can't Tell and on a Death Mark. And some enemies are damaged next skirmish, okay? The entire map layer is so badly done compared to Mechanicus 1. I don't know why they felt like that to reinvent it. I don't know why. It is such a downgrade. Alzarath, good evening! Hello! Speaking of a downgrade, everyone coming from Alzarath's stream now has to contend with me. That's a downgrade. I hope you had a wonderful time, and hello and welcome in. Uh-huh.
A lord of the Necrons was stationed in the sarcophagus chamber, watching over Jebka's stasis crypt. He showed no recognition of Nefershah or the authority she carried.
They lobotomized the Lord.
Noble. Zarikob, a lesser lord of our legions. You should be obedient to the throne, not to a mere cryptek. No matter his claims of grandeur, Jebka is not even present to be defended.
But the Lord did not respond. He continued his vigil as if Nefershah were but a lowly scarab too meager to
Side credit worst. That is very kind.
The crypt is empty. This is obvious on all levels of perception. Jebka has addled your mind to force your obedience.
The response was a readying of the Lord's weapons, surely a prelude to
It's a shame. One of the sentient ones, huh? I can't swim in water, but I can't fly. That is one of my more endearing qualities, actually. That's true. You know, we need to kill this. I don't know how we're killing this yet. But we need to kill it. We also need to AoE all of this before this gets to us, because that's a fuckload of scarabs. And I believe we're gonna try and defend against this spider with a death mark there to, like, make them not run into the destroyer? Psychomancer. We're gonna traffic jam. We're so traffic jamming. Alright. -1. That was the first turn. Oh my god, full glad am I. That's awful. And that's good enough to stay out of range. At least for a little bit. Shouldouts 2 is a definite banger. Yeah, the series is great. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. It's one of those weird, like, lesser known JRPGs, right? You know what? I think I'm okay just doing this. Immune to weaken, immune to impeded, understandable. 16 health. Okay. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this.
Manifest.
Thunderous Verdict. I'm going to Tachyon Arrow this. Flat out 10. Destroyer. Inflict more than 10 damage with a single attack. Achievement, you say? Let's also go into Shrouded. That is a very powerful button. Damn, is that a powerful button. And then we can't really move. Ah! Wonderful. That worked out swimmingly. Alzara, thank you for the hydrate. Hydration has been taken. The Lord is down. Must we do anything else? Maddie, you are the best duckling, and look, it's working again. Wonderful.
A noble who should have served the throne of Kivroth well. Instead, he opposed his rightful ruler's authority at Jepka's command. Each time I believe I have grasped the extent of the Grand Vizier's wanton ambition. And each time, his list of treacheries grows longer.
Maddie, before I add the duck, let's do it like this. Let me give you the card back. It turns out I kind of need to flee after this mission. My youngest just came up to me. She needs help with something, so I have to do dad things, which means I have to cut today's stream a little bit. And I don't just want to add the duck and then say fuck off, and then just like say fucking off now, right? Let me give you the card back for next time, if that's okay with you. There you go. There you are. Go be dad duck, yeah. I like being that. Both the kids are feeling better, by the way. They've been back in school today. So they're feeling better. But I can already tell you what it is. Like she has a lot of catch up to do because like they've been out of school for like the week because they've been sick. And I guarantee you it's some sort of like, I have to write this essay I don't understand. And I'm glad that she's coming to me with it so we can like go over stuff. I know, like, I certainly didn't go to my parents when I didn't understand shit. Not because they weren't willing to help, but because, I'll figure it out. So I'm glad she's coming to me with it. Let's finish this up, shall we? Oh, okay, I pressed the button. That was quick. And that goes quack, quack indeed. How would that make them feel better? I don't know.
Yavashar formed a plan that, in its brilliance, rivaled Jebka's own intrigues. She did not order the seismic charges that laced the tomb to be dismantled. Instead, she left the whole elaborate trap in place, but with an addition of her own.
Oh?
Cryptek Kynox, assemble the intelligence we have gathered on Jebka. His favored catacombs, the routes he frequents, his panoply of devices. Anything that might allow the Adeptus Mechanicus to track him down.
Oh, we're sending that to Scaevola?
At once, honored Vargard. Jebka has often indulged in new forms of weapons technology that emit radiation of such magnitude and strangeness even the humans cannot fail to take note of it. Several examples of his craft can be found within that very sarcophagus chamber.
Then we shall plant the details all across this false tomb, displayed plainly enough that even the humans cannot help but stumble upon them. When the invaders are caught in Jebka's trap, if even one of them survives, they will ferry the seeds of the Grand Vizier's doom back to their leaders.
Ah, we're leaving all that intel here for them to grab. That's crafty. Man, the intrigue, I tell you. Things like this happen, we understand. I'm more and more okay with it, right? Like, we still got a good 2-hour stream. We still got to hang out a little bit. And life's just busy. That's okay, right? That's okay. I'm more and more freeing myself from the need to have these, like, 6 to 10 hour, like, content orgies. So it's like, oh.
Honored Vargard, I bring tidings.
It's fine.
Grand Vizier Jebka has gathered many of my fellow cryptechs for a particular task. He intends to occupy a human medical facility to acquire a more complete understanding of their under-evolved bodies.
An unbecoming obsession. This sect of humans replace as much of their born flesh as they can. What can he hope to learn from studying their unmodified forms?
He seeks to identify which elements they cannot do without. The better for our weaponry to unmake them. Any improvements are marginal at best, but I understand such experiments have become something of a passion for him.
We're already stripping atoms from one another. What does it matter?
The Grand Vizier's perverse exhibition grants us an opportunity. Jebka will take pains not to provoke a human response. Have units infiltrate this medical hovel to ensure the alarm is raised. The arrival of the Adeptus Mechanicus will catch him unawares and hand them an opportunity to destroy him.
A brilliant plan.
I like this plan.
Truly a master.
Truly a master what?
I desire no blandishments, Cryptek. Only see it done.
Okay. Let's hit our bases there. And then I'm gonna save this here. Overwrite. Save. Ducklings. Ducklings, ducklings, ducklings. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for joining me. A short 2 hours. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, are things. Things and more things. I don't really know how long this campaign is. I feel like we're coming towards the end because like our tech tree is so evolved and there's nothing left for us to grab really. I do feel like we're getting towards the end. and then we'll see from there. Most importantly, I am going to throw you all over at Yeast! And I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. If you're part of the long weekend crowd, we've got a 4-day weekend over here, then I hope you have a great start to your long weekend. And other than that, stay safe out there, okay? Goodbye.